The roster coming together. Mike Benton for ThunderVision is Justin Maylan agreeing to contract terms, and with training camp only a few days away, it won't be soon until we see this entire locker room filled with hockey players. And joining me now is head coach Matt Thomas, the guy who brought Maylan in. And coach, very flattering numbers here for Maylan over his last two junior seasons, but beyond those numbers, what makes him so valuable to this lineup?
Well, obviously, it's those numbers that make him intriguing and a guy that should transition well into the pro game. He got a little bit of a taste of the American Hockey League last year, and more importantly, he was a guy that there was a lot of good notes on him, not only through the Edmonton Oilers organization, but through a lot of other people I talked to. People had good things to say about his skill level, his ability to produce points. Malcolm Cameron, who coaches in Regina, now in the Western Hockey League, longtime coach in the ECHL. He said right away to me, and one of the things that I felt was a big impact was he's going to make our power play better. He's a really good player in the power play, and it's an area that you always hope to improve on, or more importantly, make sure that it's helping you win games. And I think he's the type of player that feels comfortable, plays well in that role, is used to that role, and he's a guy that can dish the puck, but he's also got a finishing touch, so he should really improve our special teams, mainly our power play.
Playing in an offensive role potentially, that means him being exposed to potential line mates like Eric Hunter, Harrison Reed, Gabriel Levesque, and on as well. How can that help him?
Well, I think you're looking at a couple guys, all three guys that have some experience. You look at guys like Reed and Hunter that are older players that have, just in terms of experience, have played a lot of years of hockey above and beyond what Justin's been able to do. And obviously Levy's the type of player that makes any player that he plays with a lot better. And when you've got guys that can really read off each other, be able to play a creative 2-on-1 type of game in all the different areas of the ice, you're going to benefit from it. And I think the three guys you mentioned along with Justin, and we've got a lot of guys that are going to fit that type of mold, and we're looking to find the right combinations. But I can see Justin being a player that can pretty much play with any type of player.
Training camp is right around the corner, and as far as where this team might head this season, how can you properly identify the goals reached during the free agency period of this summer?
Well, I like where we're at. I think we're markedly improved on our blue line. A lot of that comes with experience, with guys returning for another year after getting a year under their belt. Getting a guy like Ryan Constant back, teamed with Rob Quitt for a whole season, that's going to put a real veteran element and a veteran presence on our blue line. That's a big thing for us. A lot different than last year. A little bit younger in terms of experience, years of pro hockey up front, but probably older on the whole. We had a lot of players that were under 22 years old last year, and we don't have many this year. A lot of our first-year guys, Maylan's obviously a guy coming fresh out of junior, but most of the guys have played a lot of collegiate hockey past their junior career. So I think when it's all said and done, I think we've hit a lot of the things that we needed to hit. I think we've got skill, I think we've got speed, I think we've got size, and I think we've got a lot of experience. So all those things come together. You hope that on paper they can translate into the type of chemistry and the type of team you need on the ice. And it's going to be a process. It always is. And but I think we've got the components that make up a good team, and I'm looking forward to seeing them on the ice.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Spence.
Shouldn't be too long until that good team hits the ice again. Justin Maylan all set to appear in black, white, and gold for this season. I'm Mike Benton for ThunderVision.